Hi friends, so I always recommend you to buy a cycle when you come to Germany for your job search or for any other purpose. Buying a cycle is very easy here, especially for second-hand cycles. Along with this cycle, there will be certain problems that may come, and the biggest problem is it getting punctured because it's very often, it's very regular. You will find that your cycle will get punctured at some point of time. Normally, a working cycle should cost you somewhere around 50 euros, maybe 60 or 70 euros at max. You can easily find it from eBay Kleinanzeigen. eBay Kleinanzeigen is a app which actually deals between people to people. There is no business involved. Like if you want to sell something, you can easily sell it on eBay Kleinanzeigen, and you can always buy something from there as well. So always try. I always recommend go for a second-hand cycle, and that will make your life very easy. Along with this cycle, there will be certain problems that may come, and the biggest problem is it getting punctured because it's very often, it's very regular. You will find that your cycle will get punctured at some point of time. So don't be very nervous if you go to a cycle repair shop and try to get it fixed there. Be sure that it will cost you at least 15 to 20 euros. So it will be almost the price of your cycle then, or at least half of the cycle's price. So makes no sense. So you have to be self-reliant and be confident that you have to repair it yourselves. One thing I always recommend is buying this kit from Teddy. TEDI. Teddy is another shop that I'll explain in my other videos. It's a low-cost shop wherein you can find so many things at very cheap prices. Now, this product, well, I'm not a promoter of Teddy, by the way, but I'm promoter of this product because this is a lifesaver. Cost only 1 euros. Am I right? Yeah, 1.5 euros. And it has all the required things for repairing a puncture. I strongly recommend buy this one the moment you buy a cycle, and I'll now show you how to repair a puncture. Today my cycle got punctured and I found a golden chance to make a video upon it. So I removed my tire from the cycle, and here it is. So I brought it here. So how to remove this, what all tools you'll require, that I'll tell you in other video. Also friends, I would strongly recommend that you buy a pump as well, because many times you'll see that especially with these second-hand cycles, sometimes the valve is not very efficient, or some of the other problems are always there. So it's always a kind of an investment to buy a pump, and buy a strong pump, not a very simple one. I mean, this one costs around 7 to 10 euros in Decathlon or in eBay or in Amazon also. So buy a pump like this as well. This is going to be a lifesaver. I'll show you. So I removed my tire. I removed the tire from my cycle, and fortunately this is the front tire. So repairing a front tire is really very easy. So I'm very confident that I'll repair it. Let's see how it goes. First of all, what you have to do is you have to remove the valves. So this valve I have removed. Now make sure friends, there are multiple types of valves also. Well, there is a specific name for these valves. I don't remember the name, but I have removed it. And now I have to remove this one as well. I also suggest you buy a plier, a strong plier. Now this one cost me around 3 euros from Woolworth. Now Woolworth is another shop wherein you can buy stuff at really reasonable prices, and buy a strong one. I mean, at times you have to, remove the axle, or maybe you have to do a lot of work on your cycle. So your one should be a stronger one. Well, you find it even for 1 euros in 1 euro shop as well, but somehow I am not fully satisfied with their performance. So I am removing the valve now, and just have a look how I proceed. So this I have removed, and now I'll make use of this kit. It has all the required tools. This one is a multiple spanner, and I'll show you how to make use of it. So I'll only open it up. So here we are. And this tool is very helpful in opening up the tire. I'll show you how to open up the tire. Straight away, there is a small notch here that you have to put it like this. Like this, you have to just insert it, and it's really very easy. And once you are done with this, the other notch you have to pick up. Once you are done with it, you use the other notch, the other tool, and do the same. And just remove the tire like this. It takes a little effort, but it's not very hard. As you see, now it's very easy. So this way I have removed the tire, and now I'll take away the tube as well. So here's my tube. Now today temperature is around 1 degree centigrade, so that's why I'm facing some problem in removing it. And now you have to find out where the puncture is. So simply put it like this, like this. Now pump it. Okay. Now just try to observe, without water also you can find out where the puncture is. Else we'll bring some water and find it out. Okay, so normally what happens once there is a puncture in the tube, you can hear the sound, because in Germany it's so silent that you can easily find out that sound also. But in case if the puncture is very small, the hole is very small, then that sound may not be there. In that case, you have to dip it in water and then try to find out. So here we are. So I'm trying to dip it and trying to find out where the puncture is. So I'm putting it in water and trying to find out. So here you see, there is a puncture. I can see the bubbles coming out. So here we are. Here. So there is a puncture here. You see, and this we have to repair now. Okay, so we found this puncture here. The first thing that we have to do is clear the surface around. So you can use any tissue paper or something and make it dry, because we just dipped it in water. So we have to make it as dry as possible. And of course make your hands dry as well. So now we have cleaned it and we have dried it. Now also, once we have found the puncture, we have to remove the air from this tube. Otherwise we won't be able to repair the puncture. So I just removed the air as well. So here we are. I think there is some more air that we need to remove. Okay, now friends, see it carefully how to repair this puncture with this kit that we bought from Teddy. So here you see there is a couple of stickers available. Now depending on the size of the puncture, you can select the sticker. Well, in my case I think it's very small, so I can use the small sticker as well. This is a small tool that you use to clean the surface. It's like a sandpaper. So just rub it thoroughly, otherwise it won't stick properly. It actually scratches the surface and makes it free of all dirt and everything around. Okay, so you see a lot of scratches are there now and it's clean. And I'll use this paper again to remove all the loose particles. Okay, you see the surface, right? All right. Now see it carefully. There is a small tube around and you have to use the tube. Open it up like this. On the top of it is a puncturing needle. You have to just puncture it, right? And now very carefully put it around here like this. And keep it like this for some time. So let this dry for maybe 5 minutes and make sure that you keep it away from any dust particles. And once it is dried, we will stick this sticker. Meanwhile, friends, we'll wait for some 4 minutes for that sticker to or that paste to dry up, and then we'll stick that sticker. Meanwhile, there is one more important thing that I want to share with you. Here you see in this kit, the one that we just opened, there is a couple of tubes available. Now what these tubes are? So friends, what happens? Friends, what happens? This valve is like this. You know, the typical cycle valve is like this. So there is a metal part and there is a tube here. Many times it so happens that once you buy a second-hand cycle, you never know that what is the condition of this rubber tube, this rubber in the valve. I'm talking about this rubber. So in this kit, you also find these small tubes. You can use it as a replacement for the valves in your tire. So I'll show you how to use them. So just push this tube into the valve and you are good to go then. Like this. So you see, and like this, and now it's done. Like this we are done. So now this valve is just as good as a brand new valve. So make sure that you once you buy this kit, you can consider changing the tube of that valve as well. Alright friends, so now we are done with 4 minutes and the surface is almost dry now. So now I'm going to stick this sticker. Now see how we open up this sticker. This is how it looks like. Alright, now you have to open up the orange side very carefully. एक मिनट कट करना. And you just remove this polythene from it like this. So what happens, this orange side is kind of some sort of reactive material which will stick permanently upon it. Now once we are here, we can either stick it like this or like this, whichever way you want. I'll stick it like this. Just press it like this. Keep it, hold it for some time, maybe for 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Press it very firmly, as firmly as possible. And just to make sure that it works well, I'll do it like this as well. And we are done with it. So I hope now this is permanently fixed. And now we will assemble this tube back in our tire. Alright friends, so now we are done with sticking the sticker on the tube, and now we are going to assemble the tire back. So here we are. The first thing that you have to do is, one more thing friends. See, once the tire gets punctured, it may happen that there is some kind of a prickle or some nail or something which got stuck. So it's always a good decision to find out, check once again if there is anything which is already there, any foreign object inside it. So I strongly recommend to remove the tire and check if there is any foreign object or any needle or something, or any nail, or sometimes there are even glass pieces. Fortunately I don't find any, so we'll put it back now. तो यार रखने की जगह नहीं बन रही है कहीं पे, प्लेटफॉर्म नहीं है।
पॉज कर दो।
ऑन है क्या? So now we'll assemble it back. Alright, so we assembled the tire back, and now we are going to assemble the tube also. So first thing you want to do is put this valve back into its original position. So here we are, and we have to immediately close this screw. So I put the tube back into its place, and now we have to just use the same tool again, this one tool, and put the tire back into its place. As you see, it's not a big job, it's quite easy. Only in the last, when you are here, you might find some problem getting it done, but don't lose hope, it's still not that hard. Now this portion may require some extra power. Do it very gradually. And now we are done. Here is the last portion. So as you see, everything is in place now. Here's the valve now, which I'm going to put it back in place. And put it back. Make it as tight as possible. Alright, now we'll put the air back. So now again we'll make use of our pump and we'll pump air into the tube. एक मिनट अभी नीचे जाना. Okay friends, so now we are done with it. As you see, now everything is in picture, everything is fine, and here you see that tire is tight. I'll leave it like this for 10 minutes just to confirm that yeah, everything is in fine, and then we'll go back to our cycle and install the tire back. So I'm ready with my tire, and here is our cycle. I removed the tire, and it's equally easy to install it. So I'll show you how to install the tire, and the same way you can remove it as well. So I just put the tire back and I am installing it back. Most important things in installing the front tire is these two things. That is one pair and one pair. Now see it carefully how I install it. First you have to put this in this way so that the tire is locked automatically. You see? And now I'll put it back. like this. Don't over tight it, just leave it like this for now. Install the other one on the other side. Here we are. Put this like this and put it back. Now make sure, friends, you lock the two screws simultaneously so that the tire stays in the center point. And now we have to tighten it. Just tighten it as much as possible, because this related to the tire should not be any problem anymore in future. So we are done with it now. So you see, friends, cycle is working fine and the tire is repaired. Once again, I strongly recommend, once you come here, do consider buying a cycle or a Farad. That it's really rewarding to have a cycle. And be safe, learn the rules first, how to drive on the roads, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Thank you for viewing this video, friends. Bye bye.